Devin the Dream Haney lets it be known who he wants to fight at 147 and confirms what many people said about him, that he is copycatting Gervonta Davis all the way to stardom. You can't make this stuff up. As he says, the one guy he wants at 147 pounds is Mario Barrios. Let's talk about that craziness in this video. All right, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm going to tell you what I think, and y'all ain't going to like it. Some of you Devin Haney fans are going to call it Devin Haney hate, but dog, I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm siding with the people that said that Devin Haney is copycatting Gervonta Davis and that Devin Haney wants to mimic Gervonta Davis all the way to superstardom, because there's no other way to explain what he just said. Is the person that he wants to fight at 147 pounds. The hypocrisy and the copycatting is so obvious that it can no longer be denied. Before I get into it, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. You know what they say, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. Well, Devin Haney is flattering the bejesus out of Gervonta Davis, and I'm quite sure that certain people don't want to recognize that's what he's doing. But if it happens once, okay. If it happens to twice or three times, I'm not trying to hear it, okay? So we have a fight coming up on April 20th where Devin Haney will be fighting a guy that Gervonta Davis knocked out earlier last year, April of last year, in Ryan Garcia. That will be the second fighter that Devin Haney has fought that Gervonta Davis has knocked out. The first person being Yuriorkis Gamboa at lightweight. Gervonta Davis won his WBA title, vacant WBA title, at 135 pounds by beating Yuriorkis Gamboa. Devin Haney defended his WBC world title by fighting and going the distance with Yuriorkis Gamboa. Now Gervonta Davis gets on pay-per-view, or he's always been on pay-per-view, does his really big pay-per-view with Ryan Garcia last year. So now Devin is following in Gervonta Davis's footsteps again and fighting Ryan Garcia. Now the funny thing is that when Gervonta fought Ryan Garcia the first time, Devin Haney said it was an exhibition fight. People around Devin Haney said it was a mismatch and that wasn't a real fight. It wasn't, and dismissed the fight. But now they have the fight. But now, miraculously, this is a better Ryan Garcia than he was when he fought Devin Haney. Much better fighter, even though in his last fight he didn't look like a better fighter. And even if he was a better fighter in his last fight, doesn't have anything to do with the fact that Gervonta Davis knocked him out, because it is what it is. However, now when he faces Devin Haney, it's going to be, it's a new and improved 140-pound Ryan Garcia. Looking good. Great win if and when Devin gets it. Right? So, okay, let's ride with that. But that's two. But now, Devin Haney, ahead of time, is doing the same thing and saying that he wants to fight Mario Barrios at 147 pounds. Mario Barrios, just like Ryan Garcia, was knocked out by Gervonta Davis, but that time at 140 pounds. So at the time, Devin Haney himself said that Mario Barrios was a completely manufactured fighter and that his whole career was put together so he could be fed to Gervonta Davis, and it's not really a serious fight. Well, if that was the case then why is Devin Haney trying to fight Mario Barrios next? Whoa, oh no, same thing as Ryan, right? He's at 147 now. When he was fighting and a champion at 140 pounds, oh, he was weight drained. But when he gets to 147, oh, he's going to be a world beater when he moves up there. Now, granted, he did win a interim title up there. He did beat Yordenis Ugas. He certainly did. But why is it okay for Devin to fight him, but not okay for Gervonta to fight him? But more importantly, for the sake of this video, why does Devin keep doing this? Mario Barrios does not have a championship you can't say it's the championship because Mario Barrios doesn't have one. The WBC champion in that division is a guy named Terrence Crawford. The only other champion that there is other than Terrence Crawford in that division is a guy named Jaron Ennis. But he's not saying he wants to fight Terrence Crawford like Teofimo Lopez is. He's not saying he wants to fight Jaron Ennis. Granted, nobody's saying they want to fight Jaron Ennis. But Mario Barrios. Look, man, I'm left to this conclusion. Because Devin Haney is a very good fighter, and he is being moved along very, very well in his career. From accomplishment to accomplishment to accomplishment. The accomplishments, however, at this point in time, are being selected very carefully. Want to go up to 135 pounds? Which one of the champions are you going to fight? Oh, well, Regis Prograis didn't look very good against I think it was a Liam Paro that he had the hard time with in that last fight. I don't recall who it was exactly, but he had a hard time in a fight and got dropped in his last fight before he fought Devin Haney. So who does Devin Haney pick? Did he pick Shakur at 135? No. Did he pick Subriel Matias at 140? No. Not that he had the option to be honest. Did he fight Teofimo Lopez? No. Go-to guy. He would have fought Arnold Barboza, though. If Arnold Barboza would have been allowed to fight Arnold Barboza for that WBO title, he was okay with fighting him then. But when it wound up being Teofimo Lopez, no. We're going to go over to Regis. So then you go up to 147 pounds. And who's the weakest link up there? Is it Stanionis? Is it Ennis? Is it Crawford? Now, I got to throw Manus Stanionis in there because he's the WBA world champion. And Terrence Crawford is the WBA super champion. So we'll throw the other championship out there who belongs to Stanionis. Stanionis, no. Terrence Crawford, no. Jaron Ennis, no. The guy that Gervonta Davis beat. So I think what's happened here is that it is exactly what people have been accusing Devin of for a while, which is copycatting off Gervonta Davis. Now, originally when I heard it, it was about dressing a certain way. Gervonta would have a certain type of jewelry on. Next thing you knew, Devin had that jewelry on. Gervonta Davis dressed in a certain style. Sooner or later, you see, or at least he's accused of it, Devin dressing in that style. Gervonta Davis gets diamond on his teeth. Devin comes out with diamonds on his teeth. Imitation is the purest form of flattery. However, if you're gonna flatter him, then flatter him. Really flatter him. Don't try to tear him down and then do the same thing he does and claim it's good when you do it, but it wasn't when he did it. Anyway, can't wait to hear how y'all sell this one. That's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.